So I already know y'all know what's going on with the latest updates on Umar in the school. You know, he's saying it's getting auctioned off. He had no clue what the city of Wilmington, Delaware was doing behind his back. They was doing this under his nose the whole time, and yeah, it's been a lot of shenanigans going on about the school and shit. Before we get into the clip, let me give you a flashback clip of our good brother Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar actually asked the hard questions directly to Umar. And Umar, he went batshit crazy. He got real irate. And he was talking in circles and shit when Lord Jamar was asking the hard questions that everybody wanted to know. What's going on with the school and the money? Check this shit out. Let's refresh your memory.
Saying, is it a negative question to want transparency? You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
you just want to know what's going on.
Bro, what transparency you talking about? We raised the money, we bought the schools. What transparency you talking about? We raised the money, the little bit left is going to repair. What transparency you talking about? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on YouTube?
Well, of course not. Of course not.
On Twitter? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on Instagram? You watch your damn mind.
I think they maybe want more of a timeline of when it might open or something like that.
Catering to the haters. Don't cater
No. It's not catering to the haters. We have to. Here's what we got to do, though, brother. No. It's not about catering to the hate. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Okay. We have to make sure we have to vet all of our people, bro. I got love for you, bro.
Everybody, then vet them other Negroes in the conscious community who ain't building shit.
We gonna get to them all, bro.
Jamar, wait.
We gonna get to them all.
Who else is building?
Jamar, don't discriminate.
Listen,
somebody built an institution from the grass.
Right.
Name me somebody. You ain't got none of them. Name me a YouTuber doing what I'm doing. Any of them conscious dudes. Name one on my level. Name one builder. You crazy.
They can't
tie my sneaks, bro.
I can't. All I can name is my father-in-law.
How many they kept out of jail, bro? They're not building shit.
Right. So
through the grass, what have they built, bro? Who you know in the conscious movement built an institution? Answer that. Nobody. I'm the only one in my generation doing it.
Well, you're building it. It's not built yet, though. It's not built.
Be there. Don't you worry about it. You be the first one there. Trust
Beautiful.
me.
Listen. Let's move. I want to talk about your book real quick. Let's talk about your book, the Black Parent Advocate.
Yes, sir.
That sounds like something.
So they're saying that he owe a bunch of back property taxes, I think. Some type of fines or whatever he owe. And he owe a huge bill. I think it's a water bill, some utility bills or whatever. He owe a lot of money, basically. And yeah, so they about to auction off the fucking school. The city about to take the school, basically. You feel me? So this all goes back to Umar weeks ago, last month, matter of fact, when he was like, yeah, his bank account was frozen, people trying to hack into his shit or whatever, some shady shit going on. Like, he already knew this shit was coming, you know what I mean? So he was getting his story together before all this shit came out to the, you know what I mean, to the open. You feel me? So he was like, all right, I gotta think of something to say.
First, special announcement. FDMG Academy bank accounts are still frozen. FDMG Academy bank accounts are still frozen. Dr. Umar personal bank account is still frozen. Dr. Umar personal bank account is still frozen. Brothers and sisters, we are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. We are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund.
A refund? A refund of how much, though? Because Umar never showed those books. He would never show nobody those books. He would beat around the bush. How much did you donate? No, I need you to donate every month and then I'll show you the books. Like, huh? So how much? Like, what? A refund of how much? That is the main question. People don't even know how much was in those accounts.
So, not only are the accounts frozen, make sure y'all hit my Venmo and my PayPal. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or tap my Venmo. Text me for the links to donate to FDMG. Text me for the links to support Dr. Umar. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. On August the 5th, brothers and sisters, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs? They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all.
Like, see, that's that bullshit. Like, you didn't receive no notice in the mail, email, or phone call. You expect us to really believe you? Like, your track record is not of an honest person, bro. Like, come on. I don't believe none of that shit. Them putting those notices on your door, that alone is letting you know, like, yeah, we've been reaching out to you. You said out your own mouth, you have security cameras, right? That alone tells us that you would have saw those people come up on that property, leaving those notices on your door. So don't act like you didn't know anything. If what you're saying is the truth, which I doubt. You know what I mean? Because you're not an honest person, bro. Let's keep it real. You think we're supposed to trust you? Can you show and prove that you didn't get no phone calls, no emails, no nothing? I don't believe this dude. You so full of it. These Pan-Africans, they always lying and scamming and shit. And then they start cooking up other lies and scams and expect for you to believe it without any tangible proof of anything. Fuck out of here. And my bad for babbling, but it just crossed my mind. That's why they really be like pushing that African shit so hard, because that's the motherland of scamming and shit. That Nigerian shit. Nigerians are the capital of fucking scamming. They are the kings and the queens of scamming. So yeah, that's all they do is scam. Pan-Africans, yeah. They want us all to go to the motherland, the land of scamming. Fuck out of here. All right, roll footage.
That they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off the front door and sent it to the struggle streamers. But luckily for us, Sister Ra Ebony was able to get the paperwork off the Marcus Garvey School before the haters stole that paperwork. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe that they were going to sell the school, and they wanted to sell the school before we found out. I believe that they wanted to sell the school before we found out. We were not supposed to know that they were going to sell our school. Why do I say that? We were given no notification. We received no letter in the mail. We received no email. We received no phone call that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door. In a low-income neighborhood, they put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape. They put a notice on the school front door with a rubber band and masking tape.
Hey, yo, hold on. So they did it with rubber bands and masking tape. Like, why you keep stressing that point, bro? Like, that changes anything. Like, that doesn't change nothing, bro. Like, the fuck? They put the notice on the door with rubber bands and masking tape. How dare they do such a thing? That's invalid. That's null and void right there. Nah, they can't take my school. Look at those rubber bands and that masking tape. This is not legit. Why it's not legit, Umar? It's rubber bands and masking tape. They could have used duct tape. The fuck out of here. Hey, yo, this dude is hilarious. All right, well, come on, let's go.
Brothers and sisters, it gets worse. Back in April, when I found out about the overdue vacant property registration fees, I had asked the city of Wilmington if they could retroactively apply our nonprofit waiver.
Nah, hold on. Didn't this nigga just say he didn't get no phone calls, no emails, no SOS signals, no nothing, no letters in the mail about this situation, right? But now he's saying back in April he knew about these fees and wait, hold on. I got you. You told on yourself. So you knew about this shit back in April, my nigga. You knew about the fees and shit back in April. We way in August. So, okay, you had like a little 4-month window. You know what I mean? You was trying to figure out like, all right, what can I do about these fees and shit? You was already making phone calls and shit. So you try to up jump the boogie and get ahead of this shit coming out. Like I said, like, yo, you try to cook up a little story. And now you trying to turn this shit into one big ass conspiracy theory and trying to make it seem like you was just blindsided. No, how did you find out back in April about those fees? Yeah. Man, you been knew about. See, that's that bullshit. Alright, roll footage, masking tape. Fuck out of here, rubber bands. God, what the fuck?
According to the nonprofit waiver for the city of Wilmington, if you are a nonprofit organization, they will waive your vacant property registration fees for 4 years. If you are a nonprofit organization in the city of Wilmington, they will waive your nonprofit vacant property registration fees for 4 years. If they would have applied our nonprofit vacant property registration waiver, we would owe absolutely nothing. We would owe absolutely nothing. We would owe absolutely nothing. But I asked them, and they ignored my emails for 4 months. They ignored my phone calls for 4 months. They ignored our emails for 4 months. They ignored our phone calls for 4 months. And instead, the first time I hear from them since April, the first time I hear from them since contacting them April, asking them to apply our vacant property registration fee waiver to the past 4 years so we would owe absolutely nothing, they ignored me since April. They ignored me since April. No phone call, no email, nothing in the postal mail since April. And the first thing we find out, the first time we hear from them since April, is a letter on the front door of the school, affixed with a rubber band and masking tape. A rubber band and masking tape.
Rubber band, masking tape, make a Pan-African shake.
Brothers and sisters, giving us 20 days to pay these back taxes. We already paid $30,000 for water that we don't even use. We just paid $30,000 to the city of Wilmington for water that we don't even use. And now we got to pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have a waiver. We should have a waiver.
But whatever the price is, I challenge the Pan-Africans, the Africans, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, all of y'all. Pay the fines, pay the utilities, keep the school. It's not even open, but keep the property in Umar's hands. You only have a few weeks, or probably a few days now. Us FBAs, we done did all we could. We are, I guarantee it, we are the main ones that gave the most money. Why you think Umar was really terrified of our movement? And he was like, yeah, I don't like how y'all separating, the diaspora from the black Americans, and y'all some tap dancing bed wenches and bucks and all this and that. He was calling us all out our name and shit, you feel me?
We should have a waiver. And it gets worse, brothers and sisters. It gets worse because they are raising the vacant property registration fee. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. I'm going to say it again. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year.
Damn, that's almost triple. Man, Umar about to go to Ghana. Why y'all think Umar got dual citizenship and shit? He got his citizenship ahead of time. He's like, yo, I'm about to get the fuck up out of America. Soon as these Negroes find out I've been scamming their ass for all this time, I'm chunking deuces. I'm up out of there. Yeah, Umar about to chunk deuces on y'all. And he's out. And you got to go to Ghana to get your money, yo. And look, think back when he got that dual citizenship. When he got that letter about them back fees and shit in April. Yeah, it was around that time, right? When he was in Ghana. He was like, I got to plant my flag somewhere else, family. I'm gonna build a school in Ghana. You feel me? He already had it planned out. He was like, I'm about to chunk deuces. I'm getting up out of America. Because once I'm made, once I'm like, they know I'm up out. It's like what my grandmother always said, my mom. They always say a good name is better than silver and gold, Like a man word, it's worth more than anything. You feel me? Your word is your bond. So now that Umar's name is fucked up, it's gonna be harder out here for him in America. He'll fit right in with the Africans though, because that's all they do over there is scam. But the problem is their money doesn't equal our money over here. And they're not trying to hear all that. Yeah, we need to unite. Give me your money, my brother, and this and that. He's going to be like, man, fuck that. I want to go to Europe. I want to go where you just came from. You feel me? I want me a snow bunny. Fuck you, nigga. You know what I mean? Let me shut up, though. Let's keep going with this footage.
Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters. We may have to march on City Hall because of the racism.
Hold on, my bad for pausing it, y'all. But how the fuck is this racism? Masking tape, rubber bands, like what? I don't see I can't connect the dots. Like, how is this racism? You knew since April. So you're telling us that these alleged phone calls and shit or whatever you was making wasn't being answered, and them not sending you a letter or whatever is racism? I don't get it. So let me get this right. Bad enough you've been taking money for over 10 years, right? And you won't show the books and shit, right? And anybody that asks about like where the money going, you get irate and shit, and you talk down on them and talk shit. Then like this shit happens right here with the bank accounts and always something like janky going on. You keep pushing the opening date back. Now you want niggas to march? It's always something, my nigga. Damn. Yo, you always wanting something. You want niggas to do this. You want niggas to do that. You need us to do that. How about we need you to damn fulfill some shit? We need you to goddamn keep your word for a change. We only asked you for one thing, and that was over 10 years ago. And you still can't do that shit. Damn, bro. Gotta keep jumping through these loops and over these hurdles for you in this damn school. Alright, you needed us to donate. Okay, we did that. Give you some time to find a school. We did that. Damn, you found the school. Now we got to donate because you got to get the repairs. Did that. Okay, now we got to give you some time for the opening date. We did that. Got to donate some more because you got to get the HVAC. We did that. Oh, damn. Now it's back taxes and all kind of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on that. Now it's some other shit. Now your damn shit is hacked and your bank account is froze. Now you want us to march. Damn. You could have started a curriculum or whatever on YouTube. You know what I mean? Have people sign up, subscribe or whatever, and sign up and pay for a fee, a monthly fee or whatever. You know what I mean? You ain't have to get a brick and mortar. You ain't have to jump out there like that. You could have took all kind of ways. It was people that was actually trying to help you. You could have been had a school popping 9 years ago. This shit is ridiculous, yo. I'm sorry, y'all, for ranting and shit, but that shit just hit a nerve. He talking about us marching now. He always want us to do something for this fucking school. It's been over 10 years, yo. This nigga always asking us to do something for his ass, yo. And he ain't done shit for us. He can't keep nothing. He can't keep one promise. Nothing that he say he's gonna do, he ever done. He has not done nothing. He hasn't fulfilled nothing. The only person in the community that ever said they was gonna do something and they actually did it and went overboard was Tyreek. Not only did he did a museum, but he threw another $1 million out of his own pocket on top of that. He matched the $1 million that we donated. You feel me? Tyreek is the only solid one out of all these niggas. Damn, but this nigga Umar, shit. Man, let me go and get to the footage. Want us to march for a school because you allegedly ain't get a fucking letter. Man, fuck it, man. You better sit your ass, boy.
I'ma call it what it is: racism. Discriminatory treatment. Why did we get no notification that y'all were gonna sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant property registration fee waiver?
Hey, yo, that's his ringtone, yo. He really think he Biggie Smalls and shit. Or maybe did he? No, yeah.
I knew that the power structure. I'm not talking about the brothers and sisters in the community. They love us. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. They love Dr. Umar and FDMG. I'm talking about the power structure of Wilmington, Delaware. We knew they didn't want us in that city, but we didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell our schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years behind our backs. So brothers and sisters, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're going to pay off this vacant property registration fee waiver. And we might still have a protest at City Hall because this is wrong, brothers and sisters. I have emailed the mayor. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the chief of staff. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the city council president. I have gotten no response. So brothers and sisters, I'm going to meet with my team and we're going to decide if we're going to go ahead and have this protest. And it ain't going to be one. We're going to do multiple protests. And we're going to invite our donors and supporters from across the state of Delaware, our donors and supporters across the United States, and our donors and supporters across the entire planet. We may have to march on Delaware to let them know that you don't treat black people like this. Because if I was white, I wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Asian, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Arab, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Jewish, we wouldn't have been treated like this. But we were treated like this because we were black. How dare you ignore us for 4 months and then put a sign on our door without even telling us that you're going to sell our properties? Brothers and sisters, why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive an email? Why didn't we receive a phone call? Oh, we not going to quit. We not going to give in. The only thing left on the elementary school is to lay down the tile. We're going to lay down this tile and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. We're going to lay down this tile and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. We're going to lay down this tile and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. And if we have trouble getting our inspection and certificate of occupancy, we will have to march. We will have to march. We might march anyway, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We're not giving up, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We need y'all to call the mayor of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the mayor's chief of staff in Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the city council president of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the commissioner of license and inspections of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the vacant property office of Wilmington, Delaware, and demand that those unjust fees be removed from our account. Let them know that you are a donor of FDMG. Let them know you are a supporter of FDMG. And let them know that if this situation is not rectified, we will march on the city and we will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware. We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware.
Shit, like I said, he want us to always do something. You know what I mean? Some extra shit for him. Now he want us to call all these people, the mayor, the governor, the president. We're gonna do like not one march. We're gonna do 2 marches. We might protest. I guarantee he might end up selling tickets to this shit too. You know what I'm saying? But something else I caught on to, right? So you gonna sue the city? You got a lawyer to sue the city, right? So you don't have a lawyer to handle the situation right now with the letter and them not answering the phone calls. You can put all this whole matter into a lawyer's hands. You know what I mean? And get it cleared away. Get it squared away or whatever. Why you don't have a lawyer right now to handle the situation? But you're talking about suing the city next. Man, this shit, wow. If what you're saying is the truth, a lawyer, get a lawyer right now to handle the situation. They might even help you get more time. They can extend your time to get the money up for the taxes or whatever. They can even look at the waiver or whatever you was talking about being a a non-profit organization. Get a lawyer to handle all that. Like, but you're talking about suing the city? You're gonna need a lawyer for that, right? Instead of suing the city, how about getting a lawyer right now to handle all this shit that's going on this very moment? I mean, don't that make sense? Man, look, let me go and roll the footage. Logic, logic don't matter when it comes down to these Pan-Africans. Let's go.
For racism and discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858, text message only. 215-989-9858, text message only. 215-989-9858, text message only. This is your brother, Dr. Umar Tunde, letting you know that I'm still standing for black people. I'm still riding for black boys, and we will open the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. No racism from the city of Wilmington will stop us. No sabotage from the city of Wilmington will stop us. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor's chief of staff. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the commissioner for license and inspections. Tomorrow morning, call the city council president of Wilmington and ask them, why was Dr. Umar in FDMG ignored for 4 months when he was trying to rectify this problem? Why was Dr. Umar in FDMG Academy ignored for 4 months while he was trying to rectify this problem? Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. We will not retroactively apply your vacant property registration fee waiver. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. But instead of responding to me the first week of April, they ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend. They ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend saying we're going to sell these schools if you don't pay our money. We're not going to email you. We're not going to send you a letter in the mail. We're not going to call you. We're going to put a letter on your door that somebody can take and run off with, as somebody did. They took the letter off the high school and sent it to YouTube, the struggle streamers. What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? Brothers and sisters, we need your donation so we can pay this bill. They say we owe $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe $20,000 on the high school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the high school. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. We need y'all to help us pay this bill. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. But if we don't, y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school.
Okay, Pan-Africans, y'all heard them. Y'all got to help pay this bill. Save y'all school. It's y'all school. Ain't got nothing to do with FBA no more. We done did all we could. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're done. You feel me? We only focus on us and our projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got nothing to do with that bullshit. Yeah, y'all heard what the Prince of Pan-Africanism said. Yeah, your leader. He needs some more paper. You feel me? Break bread, man. You know what I mean? Get your ass out there and start marching. Call them people. You know what I mean? Tell them how dare they use masking tape and rubber bands on y'all school. You feel me? Yeah, I'm silly as hell. But nah, he needs some money, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all got to save that damn school. Y'all better. Y'all better.
Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. You don't have to root for me, brother. I don't need you. I got more than enough supporters. But I want everybody to know that there might be a protest soon. We need you to come in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada, to come in from all the 50 states and show the city of Wilmington, Delaware. You will not disrespect black people. You will not sabotage black people. You will not discriminate against black people.
Yeah, I saw that. I caught that trying to invite some damn immigrants and shit over here from Africa. Talking about y'all ain't gonna be disrespecting us black people. They're not black. They tethers, bro. All these motherfuckers you trying to rally around you and shit for your fucking protest. Talking about, yeah, black this, black that. Nah, we not doing that, bro. Those motherfuckers are not black. They're tethers. They're musty tethers, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, don't be using black, though. Don't be throwing that shit around like that. You was talking all that African shit, right? Stick to the African shit. You're African. The Mexican Africans, the Puerto Rican Africans, the Jamaican Africans, the Haitian Africans, the African Africa. All Africa. Stick to the African shit. Don't be using black because you need some money now. You ain't gonna be disrespecting black people like, nah, bro. Trying to be slick and shit. You need money for that damn school. You trying to make it a black issue. Nah, it's an African issue. That is an African school. That is not a black school. That's a Pan-African school. Keyword African. That ain't got nothing to do with black. Foundational black American. No, that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's African. Yeah. Holla at your Africans to save that school, my nigga. Not us black people.
And you will not try to steal property from black people. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde, standing strong, Leo season. We will not quit. We will not abdicate. We will not equivocate. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Garveyism to get back. Pan-Africanism to perish. See you in Nat Turner land. See you in New Orleans. See you in Hattiesburg. See you in Mobile.
Let me cut that bullshit short. So yeah, that's the update. That's the latest on what's popping with the school and shit. You know, I just let the shit build up. I already know y'all know the latest. But yeah, I just wanted to give my POV. I ain't expect for this video to be this damn long. You know, my bad for ranting. But yeah, he pissed me off, man. Like that little low-key scamming shit he's still trying to do. Like always asking for shit. Always wanting people. Yeah, man. Cut that shit out, bro. Like, be a man of your word for a change. You know what I mean? Like, all that other shit, though, yeah, you can kill that. But, yo, y'all comment below. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all down to save the school? Y'all gonna donate? Let me hear from the people from the diaspora or whatever. Y'all gonna donate and save the school? You know, yeah, it's been like 11 years now. Still counting. Y'all gonna save the school? Y'all down to march? Y'all gonna protest? And yeah, what's up with the masking tape and the rubber bands? Like, is that forbidden now in Pan-African world? You know, is that outlawed or whatever? Like, what's the latest? I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe the joke's on me. I'm just over here laughing and shit. You know, I'm silly as hell. But yeah, like, what's going on with the masking tape and shit? The rubber bands. I'm out the loop. And look, let's keep it real. Like, do y'all really think the school is worth saving? Like, if y'all do donate all that money, I say y'all, because me, I don't know my FBA people. You know what I mean? Majority of us, we're not donating this time around. But y'all, you watching this video, not my people, but you, the tether or whatever. Because I got a lot of y'all lurking over here. But yeah, you actually think that shit is worth saving? Honestly, I was really hoping the school was going to pop off. I was like, damn, that's a dope idea. A school for our black boys and girls. Because he said he was going to do like something for the girls too on that same campus. You know, but as the years prolonged and he kept pushing those dates back and excuses after excuses. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on? Need more money for this and that. I'm not about to keep going down that list, but you know what it is. Like, wow. But look, I'm signing off, though. Port City Black TMZ. Get y'all picket signs ready. Make sure y'all call those numbers, okay? And donate. He need those donations. You feel me? Save y'all school. Save y'all school. I'm gone, though.
Trying to sip my tea, but you can't afford the flavor.